Alright, what's going on? Welcome to the video. Oh, there's a Taco Bell up around the ground. I don't know how this looks. Hopefully good. Basically just me messing with my camera to try and make a little film here. The water is extremely loud, so I don't know what you can hear of this. I'm gonna put the GoPro on and try and swim with it. I think it'll be cool. Lake Michigan. The water is pretty cold. It should make for a cool video anyways. I actually planned to go lift. I didn't plan to swim. And my plans kind of changed, and so I'm here. I've got tennis shoes, and I luckily had my wetsuit. There was no bathroom here, so I couldn't put my jammers on. So I'm just going to put this over my shorts. Should be fine. It's a little choppy out here, as you can see and probably hear also. I'm hoping it's fine. It should be fine. I'm gonna go for maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000, depends on how time goes. I hope the GoPro footage looks cool. If you're seeing this, the GoPro footage is probably usable, because I probably wouldn't make this video if the GoPro footage is unusable. So, hope this turns out pretty cool. Just kind of experimenting with stuff. I got this tripod that you're currently on. Hope it doesn't fall over in the sand. Don't mind my hair. I'm gonna do my lift before I shower, or my workout before I shower. And so that's what I was going to do. I need to shower. My hair's kind of gross, but I can't shower until after I've done my workout. Well, nice and sandy. Nice and sandy in the wetsuit. Terrible. That's a sandy wetsuit. Yeah, that sucks. Keep putting the wetsuit on. I kind of hate this thing. Especially with these shorts on. It feels awful. What are you gonna do? So one of the issues with this GoPro mount I have is it's super brittle plastic. Is that gonna focus on there? Super brittle, cheap plastic. And I super glued this once, but it didn't survive, so we'll see if I lose the GoPro in the water. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. I think I need a new set. I think this one sucks. You know, all these influencers that record this training stuff, it seems like sunshine and rainbows, but really it takes a lot of time, and it's quite a pain, especially when you have equipment like this. What do you guys think? You think I'm going to lose this thing or what? Let's see. It's on though. So, should be seeing both. Maybe I'll do a little editing thing with that. But, looks like it's doing well. Don't know what angle this should be at. Maybe there. Okay. Now I gotta put the cap and goggles on. Oh, that's pretty cold. Maybe 60. It's not that bad, but not very warm either. I saw this cap technique from the guy that eats a bunch of mandarin oranges. I should hold on. Hold on. Set my watch up. They put it on swim now or else it'll lock. Actually, this water's not that bad. Maybe 65. It's a little chilly, but so you just scoop up some water like so, and you just put it on your head. See how graceful that looked? I hope I can zoom that camera in enough to see myself. Okay. Alright, everything's still recording. I think we're good. We're gonna do some good old-fashioned arm circles. Warm the shoulders up. No way this is gonna stop recording at some point, but hopefully it doesn't. Okay, so it looks like this stopped recording when that lady walked up and asked me how to... She's asking me about Lake Michigan and rocks, but I don't really look for rocks, so I don't know. I grew up here, but I don't really rock hunt. We'll see if I lose this. Hopefully it stays on because of this. This stopped recording. I'm not sure exactly why. I hope that it stays recording now, but we'll see. So hopefully nobody comes up and steals my stuff, huh? I'm gonna stay pretty near. Pretty nearby. Alright, let's check out the GoPro. So, should be seeing both. Maybe I'll do a little editing thing with that. But, looks like it's doing well. I don't know what angle this should be at. Maybe there. Okay. Now I gotta put the cap and goggles on. See how this looks? We're gonna go that way, down the shoreline. I was going a little diagonal because I wanted to get to where I could touch, and I couldn't touch. And then I wanted to start heading back. I don't know. I also can't probably really talk with you underwater, so I'm kind of trying to stay where I can talk still. So pretty shallow. Okay, so my SD card's being a little weird. I think I need to get a new one. It stops recording sometimes. It's old. Anyways, that's it. Are you still recording? No. No, it is though. Well, I don't know when you stopped recording, but GoPro should have caught most of it. No, it is though. Well, I don't know when you stopped recording, but GoPro should have caught most of it. My shoulder hurts. But it was a pretty good swim, beautiful place. The waves are really weird. They were like small and non-existent, and then they were there and huge, so that was pretty cool. Let's see I'll show you guys my setup here. My log. Log setup. Anyways. Today, the day I'm recording this, July 31st. No. Those with real ball knowledge know today Spider-Man brand new day is releasing. I'm watching that in 3 hours time at the theater. I'm very excited. If you've made it this far, watch the whole video of me swimming in the lake. You're very surprised because it was just me swimming, but I'm glad you enjoyed. Glad you watched it all the way through. Thanks for watching it all the way through. I plan to do more of this kind of stuff. Hopefully this turns out well. I don't really know how any of the footage looks. I'm kind of worried this is like stopping its recording. I don't know why it's doing that. But I had a good time recording it. I plan to make more of these. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, my shoulder hurts. I'm glad I get to swim in a beautiful place like this. Advice of the day for me is, just be a little grateful. Be grateful, The shoulder hurts and I'm gonna have everything covered in sand soon. But I have to walk like a quarter-mile back to my car. But at least I got to swim in a beautiful place. That's all I have for you guys. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.